What's up, gang? Just shot another video. If I look like I'm wearing the same clothes, it's because it happened 5 minutes ago. So let's talk about a movement that we're going to see in our 12 days of CrossFit style workout this year. A little bit different than we've used in the years past just because of space considerations and physical distancing here. But I think it's going to make for a good workout. But every round, basically from round 2 on, you're going to see a kettlebell squat clean. I'm going to give you some ideas on what we should be exploring here. The kettlebell clean is a fun move. I like it because it requires just like a different kind of finesse than when we do with the barbell. Plus, it's relatively unpracticed by most of us. We don't use it anywhere near as much as we use the regular barbell. So it's a way to challenge your mind as you challenge your body here. So a few things that we're looking for. Number one, we want to keep these as smooth as you can. The weight is going to be maybe a little bit on the heavier side for the kettlebell, and the reps are going to be low. So we don't have to worry about high volume. We just want to try and make each of these reps really, really smooth. And when it comes to a kettlebell clean, let's talk about it before even the squat. It's a little bit different. I usually cue having the kettlebell set up so that the handle is running perpendicular to your body, and then beginning with your thumb pointed back towards you. So that when you clean, the kettlebell can rotate around and end up sitting in a nice, tight rack position. So there's a spinning that happens rather than a flipping over your hand. So let's talk about it without the squat yet. We get set up, my back's nice and flat, my arm's long. I'm going to stand and rotate this into position. The ending position has my elbow tucked in tight, my thumb is pulled to my collarbone, and this kettlebell is sitting on the back of my forearm and bicep. Bring it back down the same way. Do the same thing on the other side. And back down. Really make sure to end with a good, secure tuck of that kettlebell right underneath your chin. So the squat variation is the same thing, but we add a squat. And you can do it as simply as a really good clean and then a front squat afterward. It's totally fine. If you start to feel like you have the ability, we can blend it. But we want to make sure we keep it very smooth and that we go through the full range of motion. And what I'm looking for there is that when we stand, we get to good full extension, drop underneath it, and then we're going to stand all the way up before bringing the kettlebell back down. And treat these almost like they're little one-rep efforts like you would for a barbell. So get a good setup, make sure everything's in place, pop, and stand. The idea is to walk away with as few bruises as possible, trying to make these as smooth as you can. Maybe I'll show you one more from the side so you can get an idea of the setup here. But the back is flat, just like you would for a regular clean. Maybe the hips are a little bit higher than usual. Pop it up, catch, stand all the way up before bringing it down. Maybe the big difference here, you're probably not going to feel your feet shoot out and leave the ground like you would for a barbell clean. This is more like a muscle clean into a front squat, but play around with it. It's going to be, like I said, new to most of us and should offer a unique challenge there at the end of each round. Have fun.